food has a pretty significant influence on a lot of my life decisions. Today I wanted to talk about the 5 restaurants that are top of the list that I've already booked and we can't wait to go to, and the reasons why I put those 5 restaurants at the top of the list. And I'm going to start with Beaches and Cream, which is situated in the Disney Beach Club Resort, one of the hotels on the Disney Resort, and I love the look of this place. As soon as I saw it mentioned in, I think it was on the Disney food blog, I knew we had to go there. It's like a really old-fashioned, retro, kitsch, American soda shop, like a diner. The interior is very pastel coloured and it looks like a really good fun place to go and eat. With this one, the menu is very typically what you would expect of a Disney restaurant. There's a lot of burgers and fries and sandwiches and hot dogs and all that kind of thing, but what makes this one really stand out, and the reason I cannot wait to go, is they have a dessert called the kitchen sink and it looks incredible. I think it actually comes out in a kitchen sink, a bowl that's shaped like a kitchen sink. And it's a sundae that you're supposed to share, I think, between maybe 4 of you. And it is just a mountain of ice cream and whipped cream and sprinkles, and oh my god, it looks amazing. Next on the list is Ohana, which is inside the Disney Polynesian Resort, another one of the Disney hotels. And the reason we're so excited to go to Ohana is it is the home of Lilo and Stitch, and we're massive Lilo and Stitch fans. It's probably one of our favourite family Disney films. We watch it all the time. The characters are only there for the breakfast, so it's a great place to go if you want to do a character breakfast and you're particularly fond of seeing Lilo and Stitch. The Polynesian Resort itself is beautiful, so I'd love to go there just to have a look around the hotel. We've actually booked to go for dinner and breakfast at Ohana. Breakfast for the character side of things, but for dinner I read a great tip on one of the blogs that I follow. If you time your meal right, you can actually see the fireworks either from the window of Ohana or from the beach, which is just outside the restaurant. So I've just got these really romantic ideas of sitting on the sand outside the restaurant with an ice cream, watching the fireworks from across the water, and I hope it works out as we've planned it because it sounds amazing. Be Our Guest is, I think, one of the newer restaurants in the Magic Kingdom itself, and as you might have guessed, it is Beauty and the Beast themed, and it's actually inside the Beast's castle, which is just the coolest thing ever. It's not guaranteed that the Beast will make an appearance, but apparently he does pop up every so often, so that would be amazing. Be Our Guest is one of those restaurants that was advised that you book as soon as you possibly can, because it really does book up really far in advance, so I got in there really quick with my reservations. You can go there for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and I think the breakfast and lunch is a quick serve option, whereas dinner is more of a sit down table service option. The food, as you would expect, is French inspired, and you can even try the grey stuff, which is supposed to be delicious. The second I found out that there was a restaurant in Disney Springs called TRex, I knew that would be at the top of the list. I have 3 dinosaur mad kids. Thanks to Jurassic World, I now know about species of dinosaur that I didn't even know existed. They will love the TRex restaurant. I don't even think they'll care about the food. They will just love the fact that they can sit and there will be a giant animated, animatronic T-Rex in the middle of the restaurant. I think it's going to blow their minds. We're only planning on going to Epcot once during our stay. Obviously at Epcot you have an overwhelming amount of amazing food because of the World Showcase. You can go to any part of the world around the lake and eat that type of food, which I'm sure we will do for lunch. But for dinner I wanted to experience one of the table service restaurants, and the one that we went for in the end is called the Coral Reef. The restaurant itself is built around a massive aquarium. Apparently there are sharks and turtles and stingray and amazing tropical fish, and even the odd scuba diver that goes past in the aquarium, so I can't wait to go there. I think the kids will be completely in awe of the whole thing. As you might expect, the menu itself is pretty focused on seafood and fish. I'm not actually a massive fan of seafood, to be honest, but I know there will be other things on offer, and I really like the look of this restaurant. I think it's something a bit different and something that we'll look back on and be really pleased that we did. So that's it. Those are the 5 restaurants that absolutely had to be on my list of places to eat whilst we're in Disney World in Florida. I haven't booked up all our meal times yet, so if you've got some recommendations of places that you've been whilst you were in Disney World or any of the Disney parks, or Universal actually, I'd love to hear them, so please do leave them below. I'm not an expert on dining in Disney World at all, but these are the ones that really stood out to me as places that I wanted us to go. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like this video if you did, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one.
Give up on my way.